Welcome to today's video. It's going to be very interesting. Trust me, I'm going to be discussing how much you need to retire by age 50. And this video came about because I got a question from someone and we're going to talk all about it. I'm going to tell you how I broke it down so that the person will really understand it. Do you even know you can retire early? Most people, for them, it seems like it is impossible, but it is very possible because you don't have to be rich to invest, but you have to invest to be rich and to retire early. One thing I tell people is that good financial planning is very crucial. It is important that if you're not planning anything, you're planning to fail already. So it is important that you have a plan if really you want to retire like the next 10 years, or maybe you want to retire even earlier than 50. There must be a plan. It is important for you to create a customized plan to help you to reach your retirement goal. Retirement is no longer about age, okay? Retirement is about numbers, the number of or the value of amount you need to have to be able to take care of you in that age and above. Okay, so when you look at retirement, you see people who now retire at the age of 30, 40, 50, and all of that. That's because the money they have put together can now take care of them without them doing any tangible thing, like physically doing some work. What they have accumulated, what their investment has grown to, can really take care of them. So I would say this: the sooner you start investing, the faster the time you can retire. And the sooner you start investing, the better time you have for your money to grow. Not just to grow, the accumulation will be faster, your compounding interest and your returns will also be faster. And that is why I'm always advocating that people should start investing in their teenage years, like in your 20s, you should start investing. I really wished I started in my 20s anyway, because when you are older, so many things come in. You're married, you are distracted, you want to solve a lot of people's problem. Remember family tax and everything, and you may now you may need to now increase your income. So you sometimes you may begin to do some things you didn't plan to do. But when you start early, you can actually make money the lazy way. Yes, I said it. And I just want to also mention that the average Nigerian retires from 63. Very funny, right? And I want us to start changing the narrative. I want us to understand that now you can actually retire earlier than 60 years. So if you start targeting 50, you must have a plan. If, honestly, you're going to have a plan. So let's talk about it. So today I'm going to be talking about this particular information. I want to retire by age 50. So let's say you're asking me the question, hi Julie, I want to retire by age 50. We are going to break it down because this is about earning for life. If this is the first time you're coming across my channel, hi, my name is Julia. I'm a financial wealth educator, and on my channel, I show you how to make money leveraging the assets so you can build wealth. So when it comes to saving money the right way, spending money the right way, investing your money the right way, so you can build wealth not just for you but for your generations. That's why you will see me. So I am always sharing very beautiful educational content that will help you and change your life. So if you're ready, help me smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment and tell me I want to retire before 50. Tell me I want to retire before 40. Tell me I want to retire before 60. That's why you need to watch this so I can break it down for you. So let's go. Let's get into it. So this question came. I saw this question and I felt I could actually bring it to my lovely family so that you can learn one or two things. So this person says, I'm 29 years old. I can invest up to 200K every month. This is fantastic. I have 3.5 million in a mutual fund. My expenses are 300K monthly. How much do I need to retire by age 50? First of all, this person is already on a plan. Imagine at 29, he has been able to put together 3.5 million in a mutual fund. Mutual fund is one of my favorites. I've been doing mutual funds since 2017 and I started really small. But I'm happy I took that decision. I didn't feel I should have waited until I made a lot of money. No. And this guy has a, like, he can do up to 200K every month, meaning If he takes out 200K from his salary, he can still be able to do a lot of things. First of all, this person is earning well, but I don't want you to be scared because this person is like, when you look at yourself, you'll be like, this one is way off my range. But really, you can start at your level. I just want you to listen and watch the breakdown so that with what you have, it will be easy for you to say, okay, I can really start small and I have a plan. Okay, let's go. So let's look at some important things to consider. Currently, our inflation is around 24.4. It can be higher, but let's look at some other figures. He's 29 and he's looking to retire at 50, meaning we have 21 years. So we're looking at what can we do in the next 21 years. It may seem so far, but it's not so far. So these are the options. The first one is what I call the safe option, putting his money into treasury bills. So this 200,000 he's talking about, we're looking at, can we put it into an investment that can give 18 to 22%? Or he can also look into stocks and look at getting a return of 22% every year. So these are the options. Now, 3.5 million that he already has in a mutual fund, let's assume he does not add any single kobo, no naira, into that 3.5 million. And the mutual fund is giving him 18%. Now, mutual fund can give you higher. It can also give you lower because it fluctuates. Okay, today is not a mutual fund conversation, but just let us stick to this, that we have a mutual fund return 18% for 21 years. So if you use your investment calculator, I'm sure you've seen one of my videos where I've used the investment calculator to do this. He would get 113 million in 21 years, assuming he never adds money to this 3.5. This is what I call money working for you. There is no way he would have done this job in 21 years to move 3.5 to 130 million. But if you put in a good asset, it can do the work for you. Now he's putting 200K every month. Let's assume we are being very modest. We are getting return. Maybe it's inside a dividend stock that gives us 15% every year. And for the next 21 years, this 200K every month will give us 308 million due to compound interest effect. So if you look at 113 million, if you look at 113 million and look at this 308 million, the total for him will be around 421 million. Amazing, right? Now let's bring in inflation. When he will be 50, of course, he's going to be married, so his expenses may be double. He may be spending 600K, 1 million, 2 million, because now he has a wife, has kids. So you're going to bring in expenses, medical, school fees, and all of that. So let's say he's spending 2 million every month. So let's work with that. Remember, I said it can be lower. Do you understand? And remember, when you're getting to this age, a lot of things, you may have more money, you may have other things. So he wants to have this fund to take care of him for at least 30 years, okay? So let's check 2 million in 12 months multiplied by 30 years. Means that what he will be needing to sustain himself, assuming he doesn't want to work again, will be 720 million naira. You see, sometimes it feels like you're not spending money, but go to your bank statement, you will see that a lot of money has really passed, okay? So let's use the 4% safe withdrawal rule. This is a standard international rule that says this is the amount you can be taking from your investment returns that will, sustain you for the longest. Okay, so by taking 4%, so if you're going to check it, if we check 2 million every month for 12 months, which is 24 million. Now let's do 24 million divided by 4%. So what he needs really, if we're going to use with this 4%, assuming he's going to work with a plan, he's going to need 600 million. And remember that what we have is 421 million. So it simply means that he will still be needing 179 million to make up the figure to 600 million. But let's look at the other beautiful side. Do you know that his assets will still be yielding him more? So the longer he stays and he's enjoying the benefits, he will still not necessarily need to do much. And honestly, maybe by the time he'll be in his 60s, in his 70s, he will have like kids who will be supporting too. So remember, your investments will also continue to yield money as you take money from the fund. So at least with the plan he has already, he is actually good to go. The question is, it is just for you to see that if you do not have any plan, you may be thinking that all you need to retire is just 50 million. And when you hear that they've paid people maybe 5 million or 10 million as their pension, you think there's plenty of money. You need to understand that things are now more expensive. Those things you would have, used 100,000 to buy maybe 5 years ago. Now with 200,000, you may not even buy half. Okay. And you need to understand that when you see these figures, you will know you need to sit up. If you have a family, these are the reasons why information can open your eyes. If you used to think blindly, like, oh, don't worry, when the time comes, at least this will make you to have some form of a plan. Do you understand? Now, let's get into why you need to learn this so that you can set it up and have an accountability, have support from me. We have two different communities. So we have the Stock to Wealth community where I take you for 30 days and we talk about stock basics. You learn about how to save money the right way, how to invest. You learn all the asset classes. So you know the one that is safer for you. There are some assets I call sleep well at night. There are some investments you will make. You can go and sleep. You don't need to worry yourself. Even right now that the stock market is crashing, there are some stocks that are doing well. There are also some stocks that are paying dividends, even weekly. It's just access to information. So this baseline basic foundation class is just 10,000 naira. The VIP is the the upper class. When we have finished with the foundation, you can now get into the VIP. In the VIP, you get to see the stocks I'm buying, when I'm buying them, when I'm selling them, and all of that. Then we can set up a financial plan for you, so that you will know that okay, there is something I'm already working on. So when you are bringing money, you know exactly where you're putting your money. And the link to pay for any of this that you choose to join is in the description of this video. So just go to the description, click, you'll see the payment links. When you make payment, you will reach out to me. Once you make the payment, you automatically be redirected to me. So yeah, I can't wait to see you in class. But if peradventure you are still stuck and you're still like, I don't know where to start and all of that, you can actually start by reading my book called The Money Baddie. This is for the modern person. Simple steps to grow and multiply your money. So you have to learn how to discover how to grow your money and how to multiply your money using just your smartphone. It is just 2,500. So you see, I've given you every option to be able to build wealth. There is no excuse you can give me again. So make sure you take up this opportunity and do the right thing. Did you enjoy this video? Thank you so much. I have to clap for you. Thank you. And please don't forget to subscribe. I do hope you liked this video. Share this video with someone. Drop a comment. Tell me if with what you have seen, are you sure you're ready to retire by 50 now? When the video started, I told you to put it in the chat and tell me. But now we have gone through this video. With what you have and what you're doing, are you ready to retire by 50? Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.